y'all? Michael here. All right, we are back in the Lego studio, and you guys know me as a streamer and stuff, and I'm going to show you guys around my room. I've been asked for a room tour for a long time, and I figured now is time. I'm proud of everything that I've accomplished in all my electronics and stuff, and I think this is just a really fit Lego streaming room, really. So let's go ahead, flip the camera, and get started. All right, as y'all walk in to around where I do my streaming and stuff. So we've got the first shelf, which has a ton of creations that I've made. There's a Lego house up here. There's a few set houses. And then we've got our bottom shelf, well, the next tier, which has a panda. We've got some fire trucks, some ambulances, some custom builds, some off-brand builds because I thought they were cool. And then coming down to here, we've got the custom truck and pontoon boat. If you guys want to see more in depth in any of these things, let me know. This is one of my second sets I got as a child. My grandparents got it for me. This is the speedboat set. We've got the police truck right there. It's the dog training one. We've got the new Mountaineer truck, the Land Rover. And then coming down to here, yes, the horn is missing if you guys are OG viewers. But that is the mining area that used to be in my city. I decided to keep it. The barn that everybody wants instructions on, I'm just too afraid to take it apart. Yeah, maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I will. We've got the duck house over here. The ducks are swimming. Those are off-brand, but they're still really cool. Then we've got a miscellaneous shelf down here, some monster trucks, Technit sets. There's a train. There's a new set to build. A treehouse back up in there, Hershey's. And then, as we come up again, I'm going to be replacing this with a shelf. But some of the people always be asking about these things. So this is custom made. That's custom made. That's custom made. And that's custom made. So me and my family, we drink protein shakes around here and stuff. So those are what those are made out of. That will be a baby head eventually. These are 3D printed, and I'll show you guys the 3D printing area in a second. And then we've got just some random stuff I use for streams and stuff. We do have a bat cycle. I'm looking to sell that very soon, possibly. We've got my largest set currently, which is the T-Rex, Lego T-Rex set. It is right at 4,000 pieces. Got Texas. This is generally my background area. Coming down here, we've got a few custom trucks, some old mining sets. That's a custom Kenworth. This is an off-brand excavator before they came out with the Lego one. I was just tired of waiting. Got some few Star Wars sets, a camper, just some random stuff. I always have to put these sideways or they'll just freaking roll off the shelf and break. Custom trailer right there. If you guys, there's a video of me showing off the lawn care stuff. That's where that trailer comes from. Got some miscellaneous stuff, Technic sets, random stuff I found in bins and I thought was cool. And then moving on over here, random shelf. That one's going to be cleared off and I'm going to actually put stuff on it. We've got some ripped instructions that need to kind of be dealt with eventually. Then we come up here to the star of the minifigures display. This is one of my favorite tractor builds. Custom forks built for it. Then we've got a, some people call it a Moco mower or a cutter, haybine, just depending on who you're talking to. That's custom made, and I tried my best to go from the one that we have outside, which I may put a picture up of the one we have outside right about now. And then we've got Christmas minifigures. Some of the minifigures, I'm just starting to collect up on my minifigures on my favorite ones, like the Kashyyyk Trooper. We've got the one that came with the goat in series 25, if I'm not wrong. Got Mrs. Claus, Santa Claus, and the Grinch. Got some of the newer figures and Rocket Raccoon. Then we move up to this shelf, which we've got the tractor from last year. We've got a custom skid steer. I just took some of the parts and kind of copied over from the mining one. We've got a custom tractor right here. This one came from that same set as the one down here. And it's got a planter on it back there if you guys can see. This is my custom most viewed tractor I've ever built. And it is a Steiger. I'm not exactly sure. I would have to like think about it for a second, but it's a Steiger International older style articulating tractor. Got a 20-foot disc back there, which is still missing the discs. They're built, they just haven't been put on yet. There's a car wash, which used to be in the city, now it's just for display. And then we've got the car display, which has a bunch of custom cars I built, some random other cars. We have like 10 of that same police car. The brand new tractor that just came out, we just built this on last night's live stream. I'm very excited. It has a few cool custom features and whatever. And then now we can move on to up here. Remember, if you want more in-depth reviews on any of this, just let me know. This is a custom chicken house. Got a tree from one of the old ones, but I really like it because it's just really colorful. I did do like the B3 did, and like when I think it was right around Series 25 when they come out. I think I built all these for all the Series 25 minifigures. Now those are my Uno cards. We'll move those out of the way. I've got the chicken house, got a custom house. Well, actually, I think that's a set if I'm not wrong. Got the raptor pin. This is custom. This is my market area. We've got a few minifigures down in there. If you guys see, it's a little bit dusty. We'll get to cleaning eventually. I know we've got one of my most expensive sets, which is the Parisian restaurant. This is a modular building. I just really liked the color and the way it looked, you know. You guys can see the little secret skeleton hiding right there. This one also was, I think, a Series 25, if I'm not wrong. I bought almost all of them. I like the Series 25. So this Parisian restaurant is right around, I think, 3,000 pieces and retails anywhere from $140 to, I think, $400-ish. And this one's an off-brand cool set that I found. It's like a Japanese restaurant. Lots of detail, really cool. I try to take all of the detail and all the ideas and kind of combine them into my own little mocks and stuff. Like this is the family house that came out a long time ago. We have duels of this set, but I ended up adding some things to it, adding an underside, putting in a real driveway. You know, this was my house that I made a lot of content with. We got Texas hanging up there. And then we can move on to some of the decorations on the wall. Like when we hit 600 subscribers, those were the 2 people that were the most active in my stream, that stream. So they got written down on there. Then we've got the fig thing off of, I think this came off of Temu, and it was really cool. I just thought my mom got it for me, and you know, I just figured that would look nice in the background, as long as they were being able to be seen. But sometimes they're not being able to be seen in streams, and that's kind of annoying. And then we've got the other one. Now, for another thing for the OGs, we got this subscriber board back whenever I first started doing YouTube heavily, and that was over almost 4 years ago now. So I've been in this game for a little while. Now, another question I get asked a lot is what my computer setup looks like. So we're rocking the REI keyboard wired and the REI mouse wired. That was a sponsorship. Then we've got the Sansuine 100 Hertz monitor. We've got just a random speaker that I enjoy using. We are rocking a Boreal Bear chair in orange. It's got all the pads and everything. Very nice chair to sit in. And then the beast is down here. We have a 660 XT, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Eagle. That's what's running it. And then 5600 CPU. Very nice computer. Does pretty much everything I want it to do. Streaming, I can game, stream, do all of it from that one computer. I don't find anything else necessary. We've got a Dollar General container. Well, it came from, I'm sorry, not Dollar General. It came from Goodwill. My mom picked it up, and it's a Lego official container, which is really cool. As can, there should be a Lego stamp on it somewhere, right there. So this is my streaming area. Walking out of streaming area. Do got some lawn care stuff. And I'm rocking two sets of Vevor lights. They're 690K. And then we are my streaming camera, which is linked, is a Osbot Meet SE. Awesome camera, does about 120 hertz at 1080p, or about 50 to 40 hertz at 4K. So pretty good. Totally recommend it. And then this was a nice desk. I like the color. That's the reason why I ended up getting it. Don't mind the cable management. Moving on, we've got some buckets because I was working on the Lego Wild West. The hotel will be coming soon. Hotel slash saloon. I'm not sure if I want to combine them. Sorry, y'all. There was an annoying phone call. So we've got like the start of the Wild West. You know, still a work in progress. Got some pieces sitting here to be waiting to be used. So this area is going to change a lot. So we've got the 3D printer here. Love this 3D printer. Use it at least once a month, maybe more, just depending on what I'm doing and stuff. Then we've got just a random shelf. My bed has Lego, and my curtains have Lego. And then we've got a random bucket of pieces down here. Now let's head in to the Lego storage room, which is not the Lego storage room of Doom anymore. Alright, so walking in, we start hitting off with a bunch of parts boxes. We got some new parts that just came. We've got, this is kind of the state of it right now. So this whole shelf is full of parts, all nice and sorted. And then back up in there, we've got some parts as well. Lots and lots of parts, computer parts, unsorted parts, you know, every kind of part that I can generally think of. It's very nice to the sound in here. There's a cowboy hat on the ground, which kind of is sad. But this is just where I store everything. It's kind of weird. Like we do got like parts back here, and almost all of the drawers in here are 3D printed to sort all the parts. Now let's head back out there. Got one other thing I want to talk about. Alright, so I figured I would give you guys the angle from way back here. So there's a little bit of cable management needs to be done. But here's basically what it looks like. So it looks very nice from about this angle whenever I wake up in the morning. That was kind of my plan, realistically. But we'll get the other shelf put in back there, and then we will be looking nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll be updating this soon as collection expands, probably next year around sometime. But hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon. Michael's Bricks.